This is the OBSBOT Tiny 4K web camera. As advertised, it's the world's first webcam with AI tracking. It has gesture control function, it's plug and play. You can also download and install an app for its advanced settings. Let's have a look, let's go. What's up guys, Christian here, welcome back to the channel. And this is the OBSBOT Tiny 4K AI. It's tiny but mighty. Alright, so for its features, it has an AI powered auto tracking. It's up to 4K 30 frames per second, and it can do 4 times digital zoom and HDR. It has a magical gesture control, works with all apps, and it has some smooth tracking. So this camera is so good, and it was even featured by famous tech YouTubers like Unbox Therapy and Linus Tech. As we can see, it is well packed, and let's see what's inside the box. Alright, so we'll be greeted by this pamphlet, and inside you'll have the instruction manuals. And I can see now that there is a case. The case is pretty good, it's sturdy, it's actually a hard case covered with cloth. And I like how it is packed. It's like on the go, especially if you're on a laptop, probably you can just bring it outside and just plug and play. If you want to work at home or you want to work outside, have is the cable. So this is the Type-C or USB-C cable to USB-C cable. So this will be used to plug in the camera to the computer, and the other cable that we have is the USB-A to DC power cable. Alright, so other stuff we have is this adapter, USB-A to Type-C port as well. And of course we have the OBSBOT Tiny magnet mount. So the mount is actually adjustable. It's made out of plastic, but at the top there is that magnet or metal plate so that the OBSBOT Tiny 4K will be mounted on it. And yeah, as you can see, this has a built-in gimbal. It is pretty good. It's quite flexible, and you can control it via the app, and you can also do some gestures, you can do some tracking, AI tracking, and so on. So at the back you'll have the Type-C port and also the DC power port, and you can also mount this on a thread. If you have like those tripods, you can do that. You can use the magnetic stand or the magnetic mount itself, so it's easy to install. Alright, so we're gonna try this on a laptop. I found it very easy to set up. I was using the magnetic holder. It will just easily sit on the top. I'm not gonna put in the sticker, but if you want to, there's a sticker at the back to fasten it. And for my computer setup, I used the Type-C to Type-C, which is much more simpler. You just need one cable, but if not, you have to use the other cable as well. So it will give you a nudge that it has already started, or it has already been plugged in and it's detected on the computer. And there's an indicator light there as well. It's green, and there's no other software that you have to install because it is already ready to go. So as you can see, I'm already using the camera, I'm already doing the gestures, so there's no need for me to do any installation. So as easy as that, it works with Windows, it works with Mac, and I find the AI tracking so smooth, and it's quite responsive, and you can do a lot of settings on the app as well, which I'll be showing you later. So as you can see, I switch on and switch off the tracking without any issue. So this is pretty good. You can have an open palm, show your palm to turn on or turn off the tracking, or you can have the L shape to zoom in or zoom out. And truly, this is an upgrade from 720p on my MacBook Pro to a 4K. Look at the color and look at how wide it is. It is pretty good. It's a huge upgrade on my built-in camera. Alright, so if you want to do some advanced settings on this OBSBOT Tiny 4K, you can download an app. And I found the app is pretty straightforward as well. It's pretty easy to use. The special software can perform some advanced settings, such as adjusting the rotation of the gimbal, selecting the target or unlocking the target, zooming in and zooming out settings, and preset position, and etc. So there are like a lot of things that you can do over there. And one thing that I actually love, or I actually like, is the motion mode. This would actually track fast moving objects. If you want to dance, or probably if you run around, if you have space, you can actually do that. So this is quite a flexible web camera. You can actually do it on online classes, or probably if you have like online tutorial, or maybe online dancing tutorial. It is pretty useful. Let me give you a summary of its advantages. I found a few advantages of this OBSBOT Tiny 4K, and to list them down, earlier I did mention it has a 4K Ultra HD, a huge upgrade from my 720p on my MacBook Pro, and it has this smooth AI tracking with auto framing. So you can also have 3 modes for the AI tracking, and it has a smooth, almost magical gesture control, and of course it's privacy. So if you don't want to use the camera, all you have to do is to point it down and it will switch it off. As you can see, the green color will turn off once you point it down. And if you're ready to use it back, you just have to flip it up and it's ready to go, just like that. And it also has a great light. It actually picks up good lighting especially if you switch on the HDR mode. I'm very impressed because this is literally plug and play. It's quite easy to use. Once you plug it, if you don't want any special configuration, you are good to go. No software, no need to install any software. The only time you have to install the software is only if you want to have advanced configuration. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. This has been Christian from All About Me, and I'll see you on the next video.